Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Aaron Hicks, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Trevor Williams will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 count, the pitch. Aaron Judge waits on deck. .30 pitch is right down the middle for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
LeMahieu at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Mejia over to his left. One away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set and the 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches, he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. This is flared right back over the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermeier. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
That brings up Wander Franco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 1 home run and 7 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So here's Kevin Kiermeier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gleber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleber Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now to the plate, here is Luke Voigt entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermeier on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermeier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 17 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play at 313, a dozen home runs, 27 driven in. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Voit leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. And now here is Michael Brasso. His career numbers in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once.
Brasso.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Brasso is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Mike Ford. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
264 is average entering play, 14 homers, and 54 runs batted in. Grounded to short. Torres brings it in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Mejia is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Full count now, 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next up, Joey Wendell. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2 out with the man at first. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Here it comes.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season?
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 31 for him on the season, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And that'll bring up Gleber Torres. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Down and away, ball 1. Popped him up. Adames over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Stepping up is Luke Voigt. He singled first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3 runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4, the Rays 2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
The designated
All
hitter.
right, thanks, Heidi.
Wonder. Wonder.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermeier.
No one on with 1 down, and that means Kevin Kiermeier will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first curveball, and that misses in ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gio Urshela is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch. Four runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared toward left center. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. This is skied into short left center. In comes Margot. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So now to the plate, Mike Ford grounded out in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
so next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 28.
Up next for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The white fielder, number 91.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First delivery to him.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next up will be Gleber Torres. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The right fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Wendell.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Manuel.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last debut. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter. Wander Franco flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And the runner back safely. Standing in, Kiermeier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he fouls this one off.
He's going.
0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Chaz Rowe takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Chaz Rowe.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Luke Voigt.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Gio Urshela. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jonathan Loizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
now
sixth.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
Now at the plate, here is Michael Brasso.
Leading up for the Reds, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
So now into the box is Mike Ford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
No hits to this point. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, the Rays 2. McHugh is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
McHugh.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
And now the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. McHugh offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Now
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do
fielder,
something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Gardner over at second. LeMahieu at first, 1 gone. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the count will be full. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Diego Castillo was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Gleber Torres, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Yankees are out in front, 6-2. Zach Britton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
For the Rays, the right fielder, Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Britton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Manuel Margot comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 5, Wander Franco.
At the plate now is Wander Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermeier. Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rays 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now here it comes. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding in is Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count now, 3-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rays 3. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in as the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. From the stretch, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now here is Mike Ford. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Really?
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a
one sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The catcher, number 28.
Next, it'll be Francisco Mejia, runner in scoring position with Sigueme. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 9th inning coming up from Tropicana Field. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays 4. Peter Fairbanks enters from the pen now to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now it'll be Brett Gardner. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Brett Gardner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Margot is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 6. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Fastball swung on and missed.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wendell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 4. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
New York Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate is Joey Wendell. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now back
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Next to dig in, Wander Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Fielded cleanly. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble. And
throw on to first, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 9